What's up, guys? Yugioh here from My Cards and Gaming. Coming back to you with the updated Dino profile. You guys have been asking for it, and I'm bringing it back to you guys. So, you guys, I've been working on this deck, testing it a little bit. And this is the most up-to-date version I have right now. I am still working on it, and some cards aren't permanent, but I am working on seeing if there's any better ratio. So if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, please leave comments below, touch base with it, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to try it out and see how it works. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with the traps and spells first, and then work our ways to the monsters. So with the deck, I was running 3 impermanences. I actually went down to 2 just for space, because I had to manipulate the ratios a little bit just because to make better plays for the deck. This deck relies on its combos, and so I need the deck to go and strategize, get off as fast as possible with combos. So cards to stop like Miscellaneous Source going to 3 was a big change. So double evolution pill is still the same. Terraforming, everybody knows what that card does, still the same. I run 3 fossil digs, still the same, and that helps bait out those ashes. 3 Call by the Graves. I thought about going down to 2 with this, but you need this card as much to stop ash and hand traps as possible. Today I played it. I had drew 2. I stopped a DD Crow from banishing out one of my cards. I stopped an Ash Blossom from doing it, and that was just because I had these two of them in my hand. So this card is very crucial in the deck. You need the plays to consistently not be interrupted. So, and then Dragonic Diagram at 3. And that's the main one, the main cards for the deck. So down to 3 ofs. Miscellaneous at 3, guys. Yep. We've asked for it. We've been wanting it. We got it. For all Dino fans, we know what this card means at 3. So look out, because you're going to be seeing a lot of more Dinos. And I've been playing Dinos for a long time. So, and I mean a long time. It's one of my favorite decks. So I'm pretty familiar with the deck itself, especially to build ratios out. So this right now has been a very successful ratio. I do enjoy this one. So hopefully if I might have to make some changes, but for right now this is working well, and I may be taking this to regionals. So Baby Sarasaurus, that's my 3rd one. And then I have Soul Eating Overraptor at 3. Then I also have True King Dino, True Kings, the fire one, 3. This card is even better now in this format than it was before because of Miscellaneous Source being at 3, and because of this card. This card is just absolutely the nuts. Its effects and what it does are ridiculous. Not a once per turn, except the special summon from the graveyard effect as a once per turn. But the token production is not. And you can just abuse this card like there's no tomorrow. So it's a great opening hand card. And the reason I run it at 3 still is because you can't search for this card. So there's not a zombie card that I know of offhand that can search for this card. I would even be interested in adding to the deck. But this card is very, very good, and it is amazing. It also chain blocks as well for your Baby Sarasaurus to get its effect to go off. I went down to 2 Ash Blossoms instead of 3. I was drawing them multiple times at regionals, which, don't get me wrong, it's never wrong to draw Ash Blossom, but the card can be a dead card in your hand. And there was a few times where I'd rather have drawn something else because I can only play Ash Blossom once per turn. And I did play the 1 Ash, and I did something else. So this is at 2 in the deck. 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. I wish I could play 3. I'm happy at 2 though. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy at 2. 2 is still fine, and the deck goes off just fine. 1 Drac Dino, which was always running, but I added back Drac Alio in the deck so I can get the extra deck combos to go off. 1 Marimar because it's still just crazy nuts. 1 Overtex. I won't go to 2. 1 Dino Wrestler, and I'll side deck the others. 1 Water Tree King. This card needs to be ran in the deck. Summon Sorcerers got limited, or it got banned. It got banned, and this is just another easier way for the deck to go off and bring you out the True King and Calamities, because the faster you bring out True Kings and Calamities, the higher percentage rate goes for you to win that game. one Petite Pteranodon, and one Giant Rex. I see some True King decks that don't even run the water, and I think that's a mistake. I played this deck long enough to know that you need at least one water. Yugioh at 1, Boar Sword at 1, Reproducus is the extra deck, Nightmare Phoenix, Link Karibo, Link Spider, Decode Talker, True King of all calamities, your win condition in the extra deck, Dolka and Lagia, and Abyss Dweller. And then I changed the ratio up in here. Board loader was running in here. I'm running Mature Beast, Chimbara, and Yazi. I was gonna run Trishula, but Trishula is really a go first card, first turn, and you want the deck to go second. The deck is very strong going second, and it's very difficult to get over when it goes second if you have interruptions. Dino Wrestler Pinkertops. You can run more than one in the deck, but right now the ratio is fitting well for my deck to run 2, and 1 in the main deck and 2 in the side deck. Artifact Lancia, 1 Dogoran, 2 Droll and Lockbirds, Trishula. If I'm forced to go first, then I will go Trishula because I want to hit the hand. Red Reboot, 1 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Ash Blossom, and 2 Twin Twisters. I am thinking about making a change in here for Lancias. I'm not 100% sure, but I was thinking about running Ghost Spells because Ghost Spells also help me get by Called by the Grave. The deck can this deck is very strong at handling manipulations when it comes to board presence. They produce a lot of big monsters and very quickly, and if you can bait out those negations and then end the board with an Ultimate Conductor just to wipe out their board, then which I can do, the deck can produce that, then the deck is really has no problems with that. But any interruptions that prevent you from doing that is what slows this deck down. So the more disruptors that prevent your deck getting disruptive, the better the deck is for extending its plays and winning a game. So like I said, I was playing today and I had 2 Call by the Graves in my hand. The guy tried to run DD Crow on me, banish out one of my cards, and I hit Call by the Grave. And then he also played Ash Blossom, and I had another Call by the Grave in hand and negated that disruption. Your weakest card against you is Call by the Grave. Ghost Spell gets rid of that card, so that's why I want to side deck 2 Ghost Spells in the deck, just for that. I'd have to figure out the space for it, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking the Lancias might go. Or maybe 1 Pinkertops, because 2 in the deck is enough. And then maybe cash down one of these cards. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on the ratio for the side deck. I still have a week to do that. But for right now, this is my True King build. It's running really well, and I will do a combo profile of the deck so you guys can see that one next. Okay, guys? Well, this is my cards. For my cards and games, you got here telling you guys to take it easy and have a great day.